There's no better way to kick off the weekend than with our buddy Shawn Mendes. Hi, Shawn.
Hello. Hey.
I'm pretty sure he's taller than last time.
A little bit taller than last time.
See, we were saying we've known Shawn since he was 6'1".
And I was 6 years old at that moment.
It's true. It's true. Hey, welcome to the show. I know you're in town to do Saturday Night Live. I'm glad you stopped by. This new song, "If I Can't Have You," is just incredible.
Thank you.
And
Thanks
I know
so much.
you did this with Teddy Geiger, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, like every song I've done with her, basically, we produced it together and wrote it. And yeah, I love it. I feel really good about it. It feels like the last 6 months has been a big journey of like, what is the next thing musically for me?
Right.
And then I realized that the next thing is the next song that makes me feel the best.
So Lost in Japan is my favorite song you've ever done.
Yes, this is just a different thing, I guess.
Okay.
You know, I mean, for me, it's really just this feeling that I'm chasing. It's not even about what type of song it is, the genre, or how, you know, it sounds. It's just a feeling. When I listen back to it, does it give me that feeling, that specific feeling that I can't explain, that is a smile and whatever it is? And if it does, then it's the one for me. Yeah.
So did you write this in a creepy cabin in the middle of the woods?
I did. You bring this up every time. I've never gone back to the cabin since. I'm terrified to go back to the cabin.
You should be. I mean, people get murdered in those things.
I genuinely think that's what was going on around the cabin.
If you were here last time, and the last two times Shawn was here, he talks about, you know, writing songs in a creepy cabin in the woods.
Yeah. This time I wrote it in a nice Airbnb in LA. So that was safer.
Very good.
We're moving up in the world.
Yes.
Quite different.
So I guess you're going to be on tour for the rest of your life.
Yes, I'm never going home. And I love it. And there's no reason to, because it's fun. I mean, honestly, I was thinking about today, like, things are just different now. Everyone is releasing music all the time, and everyone is playing shows all the time. And so you just never go home now.
But what do you do when you do go home? Like, what normal things do you do?
When I go home, it's usually not more than a week or two. So I don't really know. I kind of don't know what to do. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, what do I do here?
Google like how to normal.
Yeah, how to be in one city for more than 2 days. And what do you do? What do you do when you're there for the third day? I don't know.
Last time you were here, you just got a brand new tattoo, but now you have a new piercing.
I have a cartilage piercing. That's really in a lot of pain.
Yeah, that's not an easy one.
Where'd you get that? The piercing pagoda at the mall?
I went to the mall.
It looks
I went to Claire's.
Look at it. It looks infected. It's got pus coming out of it.
Yeah. Actually, I was really nervous for the first 3 weeks that it was infected, but apparently cartilage piercings just take a year to heal, which is ridiculous.
How did you get it?
I got it like 2 months ago,
and it still hurts.
I got it last week.
Your ear's gonna fall off.
It's infected for sure.
Well, I know that
it's been dark black for the last 3 weeks.
Oh God, damn green. Look, there goes Shawn Mendes with one ear. They're gonna have to chop it off.
I just figured that's part of the process.
I mean, so you got a pierced ear when you were a kid, and now you wait until you're this old to get another piercing. What brought on the piercing? Not that it matters, but we're kind of curious.
I was just like in the middle of tour, and I just like felt like I wanted to do something. I'd like to just do something a little different for tour every single time. But yeah, this is my rebellious phase.
What's gonna happen next tour? He's
This
gonna rip off a finger.
Is me at my worst.
Hey, I want to ask you. I know you're on Saturday Night Live tomorrow night, which is just a lot of fun.
Yeah,
what a great
great
show!
Yeah.
And I'm assuming have you been in rehearsing any skits or anything this week? Are you doing anything other than performing?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna have
Yes, you do.
Well,
It's Friday.
Actually. Yeah. I know it's Friday, but I have to figure out. They give you a bunch of options. Basically, what are you comfortable with them joking about?
Oh.
You know, and
how considerate.
At least they asked.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they sent an email months ago being like, "Hey, what is there anything we can't talk about?"
Yeah.
And you know, back months ago I wasn't scared, and I said, "Yeah, nothing. Everything's open." And then I'm here Friday, and I'm like, "Oh,
maybe not."
Shouldn't have said that.
You know, they do a lot of political satire. Which politician, who running for office could he play?
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know.
All
Mayor
right.
Pete.
Mayor Pete's the youngest.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do it.
He's the youngest. He's the coolest.
Does Mayor Pete have good hair? Like, or
Yes.
does he have no hair? What does he look
great hair.
like? Can someone show me Mayor
No,
Pete?
he's young and he's
Cool.
no, he's cool.
All right,
If they ask you to play Mayor Pete, play Mayor Pete.
All right, I
Just
will.
Get over it.
I will.
Hey, okay, so the song "If I Can't Have You" is fabulous. Tell us about the rest of the album and any collaborations, any fun stuff that you want to just hit us with.
I've been literally feel like since I released the last music, I've been writing nonstop, trying to just figure out what the next thing is. I've wrote with a bunch of really cool artists, actually. I'm not going to tell you too, but I think the next piece of work that comes out will have more collaborations than all of my music for sure.
Right. And,
Yeah.
and as we said before, you were working with Teddy Geiger. I love her. I would do anything to interview her because, I mean...
Well, I'm sure she would have came right now if you told me. She's in New York. I was just texting her.
She's awesome. I mean, her story, where she gets inspiration for these incredibly deep, wonderful, moving songs. I mean, beyond. Now, what about the... who is the Prince of Pop? You or Justin Bieber?
Fight to the death.
I'm not gonna lie. When I got the photo from that paper, I was like, should I post this? I don't want people to think that I'm saying I'm the Prince of Pop. It's just what the headline said in the photo. And there's other Princes of Pop like Bieber, like And I was like, no, I'm just gonna do it. It's no big deal. The second I posted it, I was like, shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that.
But it looked like he was kidding around.
He
with
was.
you.
Oh my!
He was so kidding.
He's so funny, and I think that I honestly pretty much live to read the comments that he posts on photos now because they're hilarious. He's so real life about everything now. It's great.
And Justin Bieber always gets so much criticism because of this and that and what he's done in the past. I still think he's one of the most talented people in the business. I'm dying to hear some new music from him, by the way.
He is one of the main reasons I started doing what I do, and probably not just me, many other pop artists and other just artists in the industry right now.
He's a bunch of wacky Canadians. You're a bunch of wacky Canadians.
Yeah.
I think though, if it comes down to it, you can take him in a fight. In a fight, you can.
I think I'm bigger and I weigh more. I think he has another type of level that he can click into that I don't have.
Something inside.
I don't possess rage. I don't possess the switch.
He has that Justin Bieber rage. I wouldn't mess with him. By the way, just turning us on, of course, this is Shawn Mendes. His new song, If I Can't Have You. We're going to play it again in a few minutes. No big deal. So, I mean, as a musician, do you write new songs because you're just tired of playing the old ones? Or you just really have things to say that if you don't write them down, you're going to explode?
Both.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just I need to write a new song so that I don't have to sing Stitches anymore.
I get it. I love Stitches.
But then sometimes you have all these emotions inside and you're just I need to get this out. I cannot hold this in, and it's really, really therapeutic actually.
The reason I bring that up is, I mean, for those of us who don't write music, who don't have that outlet,
I don't know what
we
you
need
do.
outlets. Exactly. What do we do?
Don't ask me. I write music.
See, I put together Lego.
Great.
See, Lego's very therapeutic for me.
I cook.
There, yeah.
I wash dishes and iron shirts.
I've done neither.
You should learn how to cook.
Okay, I will.
You're wearing a Sting shirt. Is there any messaging in the fact you're wearing Sting?
How did you know I was wearing a Sting shirt from
because
there? You just recognize the top of his hair?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I was in I went to a vintage store yesterday and I found this shirt and I just love Sting and I think he's so cool. I got to meet him once and he was the chillest human I've ever met.
The nicest guy. And
the
I'm sure
nicest, most relaxed human I've ever met.
He would appreciate you calling him vintage.
No, it's a vintage. I didn't even think about that. A vintage store. He's not vintage.
Well, I know, but if he's on the shirt,
you can find a shirt of me in a vintage store, maybe, probably not.
Okay, all right. You backed out of that parking space. All right. So with the tour coming up, with the album, when is the album coming out? Do we have a date on that yet?
No, and I won't tell you. I think I'm just in the middle of making music and kind of just seeing where I can push myself musically, but I'm not sure yet.
So a world tour, 100 dates, over 100 dates, North America, Latin America, Australia, New Zealand, Asia. I hope, Shawn, while you're out there shopping in vintage stores around the world, you enjoy some time on your own. And
I do.
Don't work too hard, because when you work too hard, you get cranky.
I do get cranky, and you guys don't like me when I'm cranky, and I'm not fun to talk to.
And I hope your piercing heals very soon.
Me too.
If not, get that checked.
I will.
Yeah, it's kind of gross. But don't forget, Shawn Mendes on Saturday Night Live. God knows what they're going to have him do, but it'll be interesting. We can't wait to see you there. If I Can't Have You. Here's Shawn Mendes.